Are falling interest rates supercharging the housing market here in Bryan and College Station, Texas? This could have a huge impact on investors looking to buy their next deal. So let's unpack the trends and see exactly what they mean for you in this week's episode of Investing in Bryan and College Station, Texas, your go-to channel for growing your wealth through real estate in my favorite towns of Bryan and College Station, Texas. Guys, this is your September 2024 housing market update. Enjoy. Let's start with housing prices. What's going on with the average and median price here in Bryan College Station? Well, you can probably guess it. It's going up, up, and up. Our median price is now up 4% to a whopping $324,900, and the average price has increased year over year by 6.1% to a new average of $415,154. That's a lot of money. The good news, if you own real estate, your house, your property, your investment has likely increased in value, therefore providing a great return. On the downside, it is a lot more difficult to buy a $415,000 investment property than it is a $100,000 one, guys. So the barrier to entry is just a little bit more difficult here in Bryan and College Station. If you've been watching this channel for any period of time, you know I love to talk about our active listings and our months of inventory when I talk about supply and demand in the market. If you have not been watching my channel, well, now's the time to go like and subscribe, because I'm going to keep bringing you valuable content like this every single week, and I will bring you monthly updates on our housing market. Back to the data at hand. Our active listings and months of inventory are high on a historical measure. In fact, we've got over 1,200 active listings according to the September report, and our months of inventory are now at 4.6. But if you watched last month's video, you know that both of those numbers are down month over month, which is significant because we have not seen a drop in those two numbers month over month since January of this year. Almost an entire year, we've seen a climb in our inventory. What does this signal? This signals a demand increase. It means that the buyers are likely coming back to the market. That is all very interesting. So what's causing this increase in demand? They've clearly been watching my YouTube channel and they are buying houses with Schwartz. I wish, but that's not the case. What's happening is we saw a drastic decrease in our interest rates from the mid 7s down to the low 6s. That is enough to light the fire of demand in buyers and get them back out into the market looking at houses. Let's talk mortgage interest rates and what's happened. Let's go all the way back to May and June when rates were at 7 and nobody was buying houses. And then about a month ago, we saw rates come all the way down to about 6.1 according to Mortgage News Daily. And that decrease in interest rates is what has spurred the demand that we saw in the most recent housing market update. That's why our months of inventory decreased. Since that point, over the last few weeks, we saw rates jump back up to about 6.6, likely slowing demand. So what's going to happen? Well, the Federal Reserve has said that they plan on continuing to decrease the federal funds rate, and generally speaking, the expectation is that mortgage rates will do the same. Somewhere in the next 6 to 12 months, we should see mortgage interest rates come down to those high 5s and stay there. Until then, mortgage rates remain in the mid 6s, which is just enough to slow down demand to allow us to have a large amount of inventory. What does this mean for investors? Well, Mr. and Mrs. Investor, this means that you have an opportunity right now to pick from a lot of great houses. It means that right now there's not bidding wars on houses that are on the market. It means that right now you can get a house under asking price, you can get concessions, you can get sellers to do seller paid repairs like ACs and roofs. All of that exists right now in the market. I can't promise that it'll exist in the market in a year from now when the rates are in the high 5s. So take advantage of this opportunity we have, the large amount of inventory and the relatively good interest rates. Of course, if you want to work with me and you would like my help in your journey building your real estate portfolio, you can contact me. All my information is in the description below. Guys, I'll have a new video every single week, a new market update every single month. Until then, you take it easy.